All right, let's do this. Today we're going to take you from zero to an absolute weapon with AI. We are going to decode the fundamentals, the pro-level strategies, and the mindset you need to not just use AI, but to truly, truly master it. So let's get into it.
So, does it feel like the whole world of AI is just moving at 1,000 miles an hour and you're just trying to hang on? You see all these new tools, all these new models, and you're worried you're getting left in the dust. I get it. It's a really common feeling. But I've got some good news for you.
That's right. Believe it or not, you are not behind. The truth is, most people still have no idea how to use these tools effectively. By the time we're done here, you are going to know more than 90% of people out there. You are in exactly the right place at exactly the right time. So here's our upgrade path. First, we'll cover how AI really works. Then, the frontier models you need to know. After that, the perfect prompt formula and a pro-level technique called pull. Then we'll get into how to build your own personal AI, and finally, how to upgrade your own human skills to stay way ahead of the curve.
Okay, first up, let's pull back the curtain a little bit. AI isn't some mystical black box, you know? At its core, it's actually running on a principle that's surprisingly simple.
Yep, it all comes down to this one thing: token prediction. Just imagine all the world's information, every book, every article, every website, broken down into these tiny pieces of words. They're called tokens. Well, AI's entire job is just to predict the most probable next token. It's just like when I say, twinkle, twinkle, little, your brain immediately fills in star. That's all it's doing. It's just incredibly advanced pattern recognition. It's not a thinking machine.
So now that we know how it works, we need to know what tools to use. I know there are a lot of options out there, but let's just focus on the big three frontier models. This is your essential armory. First up, of course, is ChatGPT. It's the one most people know, and honestly, for good reason. It is incredibly user-friendly and just a fantastic all-arounder. Think of it like the Swiss Army knife of AI. It's great for drafting emails, brainstorming ideas. You can even generate images with it now. If you want a tool that just works straight out of the box, this is your go-to.
Next, we've got Claude. Now, a lot of pros, myself included, see this as the best model for serious professional work. It often produces more nuanced, more sophisticated writing. It's an absolute beast at analyzing huge documents, and a ton of developers swear by it for coding. It's really built for the modern workplace.
And then there's Google's powerhouse, Gemini. Its superpower? It's got a direct line to the internet. While other models can search, Gemini's integration with Google Search is just best in class, which makes it incredible for research, for fact-checking, and for summarizing what's happening right now. Plus, its integration with your Gmail and Google Drive can basically turn it into a crazy powerful personal assistant.
So, to wrap this up, as you can see here, use ChatGPT for general ease of use, go with Claude for your professional work, and lean on Gemini for that deep research. But listen, here's the most important takeaway from this section. Pick one. Pick one and master it. Don't try to use all three at once. True masters go deep before they go wide. So learn the ins and outs of one model, and I promise you, picking up the others later will be a total breeze. Okay, you've picked your tool. Now for the most crucial skill of all, actually talking to it. The quality of what you get out of an AI will never, ever exceed the quality of what you put in. This, my friends, is where the magic really happens. This is the perfect prompt formula. It's got 4 parts. First up, role. You tell it who to be. Act as a world-class marketing strategist. This focuses its vast knowledge. Second is context. Give it the background. Transcripts, documents, details, the more the better. Third, command. Be explicit. Tell it exactly what you want it to do. And fourth, format. Tell it how you want the output. Do you want a table, bullet points, a PDF? This simple structure is the key to getting powerful, specific results instead of that generic fluff. Now, if you've mastered that 4-part formula, you're already in the top 10% of users. Seriously. This next technique, though, it builds on all that, and it's what truly separates the pros from the amateurs. So most people use what's called push prompting. They do like 80% of the work, telling the AI exactly how to do something. It's kind of like giving a friend turn-by-turn directions to your house. The pro way, that's pull prompting. You just state the outcome you want and you let the AI figure out the best way to get there. It's like giving a GPS a destination. You let the AI do the heavy lifting by asking you the questions it needs to succeed.
Okay, now we get to the really advanced stuff. This is where you stop using a generic tool and start building a personalized AI engine that works just for you.
And it all starts with something called a master prompt.
Think of it as a user manual about you. It's got all the context about your role, your company, your goals, your writing style. I mean, if the AI sounds like a stranger, it's because you haven't introduced yourself yet. The master prompt is how you say, "Hello AI, this is who I am."
And creating one is so simple using that poll technique we just learned. You literally prompt the AI, ask me all the questions you need to create a master prompt for my role as, and then you just answer its questions. It will build the entire document for you. Just review it, refine it, save it, and now you can give any AI perfect context about you in an instant.
And once you have your context, you can build system prompts. Think of these like a perfect recipe for a complex task you do all the time. So for example, say you create a weekly sales report. Instead of writing a new, complex prompt every Friday, you create a system prompt that has the exact steps, format, and tone. Now you can just say run weekly sales report and get a perfect result every single time. You're literally building your own army of custom AI assistants.
So, you know how AI works. You've got the best tools, and you've learned the pro-level techniques. But this technology is evolving every single day. And that brings us to the most important question of all. How do you stay valuable?
Well, it really comes down to three things that AI is going to struggle to replicate. First, taste, your ability to recognize true quality and excellence. Second, vision. Machines can optimize what already exists, but humans, we imagine what doesn't. And third, care, that genuine, heartfelt, empathetic connection with other people. If you double down on these, AI will always be your weapon, never your replacement.
We are at this point in history where, for the very first time, we have a tool that can provide a pretty decent answer to almost any question we can possibly think of.
Which leaves us with the most important question of all. The machine. It has the answers. Your value, your vision, your future, it now lies in your ability to ask the right questions. So, what will you ask?